The last video I want with operations with integers are sign numbers. And again, this will work with fractions and decimals, but I just want this to be simplistic with just whole number type, that we are more focused on the operation and the sign rather than necessarily the rules with whatever the specific number type has to be. Now, for subtraction, we're going to turn into addition. And we're going to change the sign of the second number. The opposite. So again, words that we're talking about here, definitions. I know before I was just talking about the absolute value. Now I'm talking about the opposite. These are terms that I would be happy to make a more different video or clarify if we needed to. But think of this as an example. If I had 5 minus 3, we know that by looking at it, right, well, 5 minus 3, that's 2. But following the rules, when I have subtraction, think of this as, well, think of that as if I had a positive 5. And instead of subtraction, I'm going to change it to addition. But where this was a positive 3, I'm going to make it addition with a negative 3. Now, right now, this seems like a lot of extra work for 5 minus 3, but I'm more just showing why this works. If I had this as addition, well, now I just go back to the rules from the previous video. I notice they're different. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 2, and I'm going to keep the sign of the large number. Well, I knew that right away that it was 5 minus 3 is 2. But in this case, think of that as if I make $5, but now I owe $3, I still have $2. Now, showing that with the long way around for this number makes it easier when we look at something more like if I had -4 minus -3. Well, now I would say, well, my -4 stays the same, right? Nothing affects that first number. I'm going to change this to addition of the opposite number. So I'm going to change that to addition of +3. So that means that if I owe $4, well, now I'm making $3. Rules of with addition, I'm going to keep the sign of the larger number. I'm going to subtract -1. It's easy when you see like this, but when you follow this as a rules, as a set procedural process, change to addition of the opposite value, 2 different signs, keep the sign of the larger, subtract. One more example. What if I owe 7 minus 3? Coincidentally, I picked 3. I don't even know why I picked that all 3 times. But first number stays the exact same. Change this to addition, where that what would have been a +3 if I wanted to look at it this way, right? It was subtraction of a +3. Well, now it's addition of a -3. Well, when I have the addition, I have the rules of when I have the same sign, I keep that sign. I add the 2 values together. If I owe $7 and I owe $3, well, now I owe $10. With subtraction, I turn it to addition, change the sign, right? The opposite of only the second number. The first number stays the same, opposite of the second.